Hi guys!
Hi.
We are the Lit Wallflowers. I'm Winnie Woo.
And I'm Tony Rose.
We are really excited. We're here to talk about episode 2 and all the Easter eggs that we saw. And the episode was called Shock and Delight. Lots of shock, holy shit, and lots of delight as well too. The first one was very interesting that we noticed is that in that scene when everybody is kind of gossiping and, we're trying to chase Berbrooke out of town, the Bridgerton housekeeper says to the Featherington housekeeper what happened, and Varley, which is the Featherington housekeeper, was like, so? She's like, every baron has a bastard. And in the Bridgerton world, I mean, it can be completely unrelated, but in the Bridgerton world, there are only 2 bastards.
Yes.
In all of the stories, and that is for book 3 and book 7. So, are they going in that direction? Or is this going to be a whole new person? Because whoever that bastard might be, we don't know.
Yeah.
What if they're the ones that ends up being on that paper at the end? I think that was a very pointed comment for a reason.
Yeah, the way it was said.
Yep. So
absolutely.
She's like, so every baron has a bastard, and Lord Featherington is a baron.
Yeah. And the next one is the tulips. So Violet was embroidering a tulip, I guess hanky, maybe something for a hem, I think, for Daphne and for the Duke. And the tulips are actually the expensive flowers that she was asking for too.
Expensive ones.
So she actually gets tulips in the book, Violet and Daphne. But it's also an ode to book 2 for Anthony giving his future wife a single tulip.
Because he believes that she deserves flowers too.
Yeah. And like we learned, tulips are for passion.
Oh gosh, and those two. The next one is, we mentioned in the last episode that Marina is wearing the Eye of George, which is also known as
the lover's eye necklace.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of folklore. Prince George, the regent himself, was obsessed with this woman, and she was a widow. He's not allowed to be with her because she was Catholic, but he didn't care. He proposed, and she was like, hell no, don't want to deal with this drama. So she skipped town. She's like, I'm out, and then like he found her anyway. He proposed again, and he's like, enclosed with my letter is my eye.
So I can see you and you can see me.
And basically it's a portrait of just his eye, and this is saying, this is how I look at you with all the love, my heavy lidded love eye. Sort of creepy,
yeah,
but romantic in its own way, because like
it's the thought that counts.
How many of us want to hear like, I see you, I understand you, I love you? And it became a thing. Like people were doing it because they were like, oh dang, that's kind of cool.
It's cute.
I don't know. What do you guys think? But the actress that plays Marina Thompson put on her Instagram, did y'all see the Eye of George? So it's coincidence that it was Prince George that created the trend, and Marina herself, as we find it in the letters, has her very own George.
Yeah.
So the whole time she was wearing his eye looking at all her callers and all her suitors like, I see you. Or just one eye, right?
Back away.
Back up. I see you. One eye.
I'll send my other eye. Speaking of Marina and George, they are from Somerset, and there's another family that we love so much that's from Somerset. The book 2.
So in this episode, we see Berbrooke kind of making haste away from London. He's like, bye. Like he's hopefully righting his wrong, paying some past due bills.
Paying something not creepy.
But Berbrooke is in the next book. Yeah. So do you think we're going to get him back?
I would love to have his character back.
I know. Everyone hates him. I mean, there's literally the actor himself got the hashtag everybody hates Nigel trending.
Yeah.
But I think he plays an important part in the next book. But just as creepy.
Creepier.
Creepy-est.
Oh, that'll be so good.
It's a very important scene, and if it also involves Nigel as well, it's going to be that much more great. Hello? And then maybe Anthony can finally give that facer that he threatened him with.
Yeah.
We're so excited! What else did you guys notice? These are just our top 5. If you guys are wanting to hear way too much information, we did just drop our episode on our podcast, Tea at Number 5. You can hear it on any way and form that you listen to your podcasts. There are a lot of other things, but these are just things that are pertaining to the next books that potentially can happen in the next season. So we just wanted to share that. There is other things that we discussed, like Will. Who the hell is Will? Who is he based on? The boxer Bill Richmond. We didn't go into him because he isn't in the books, but we do go in depth about him in our podcast. So definitely check that out, because that man is so fine. He deserves his own 5 minutes of us talking about him.
And a spoon.
And more. More.
A spoon stick.
More. Oh,
his own spoon scene.
Tony wants her own spoon. His own spoon scene. You know, we might get it next season. Who knows, right? Maybe that itself is a Easter egg as well, too. He's so fine. Oh my gosh. But we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week with episode 3, and we're going to be breaking down the top 5 Easter eggs for episode 3 as well, too. Bye.
Thank
See you next week.
Bye.